Good morning. I am just setting up, but I thought I would say hello while I'm setting up. Connect. I don't know if I am actually live. Oh, yes, I am. Yay! Okay. Good morning. Hello, that's Star Queen. Hello, hello. How are you? Gaze, Magnet to Love. Hello. As always, let me know if you can hear me. I'm just getting some settings going here. We have had a tough week. So as you all may know, I have been planning for a long time. I saved up all my YouTube money to take my mum on a cruise for her 88th birthday, which is what I did. And 2 days in, she was sick as a dog. She could not stand. Turns out she had COVID. The price of the medical care on the boat was horrendous, but I was very grateful for them, to them, for the care they gave, and yeah, they were wonderful. And just see here. I'm assuming you can hear me, because Kerry says, oh no, COVID. So she got COVID, and they were very good. The medical staff were amazing. And then, oh, thank you, you can hear me, thanks Bettina. So she got COVID, and then we had to isolate in the cabin, although I was allowed to go out with a mask on so that I could get food and stuff. And then we got back, just before we got back, like the day before, I was just not feeling good, I was just, whoa. And of course got home, tested positive for COVID. So that was, I spent the last week in bed, sick as a dog. Yeah, it's been trying. Sorry, I will pay attention to you in the chat in a moment. I'm just getting my cards out. So happy to have all of you here. Getting a bit more organized with my cards. I'm thinking I might get one of those, you know, those makeup trolleys that have got like the boxes and then the layers on top, and then you can pull it around. I might get one of those to put my cards in. So yeah, I'm only just starting to feel a bit better. Haven't been able to be back to work. And then next week we've got the insurance people coming for the house that burned down. Well, it wasn't the whole house, but part of the house. And I need to be there for when they do the inventory. So, anyway, let me pull a card for all of us and then I'll talk to you in the chat. Red Jasper, fulfill, create beyond your fear of failure. Oh, that's nice. Embrace with a light smile the passages of life. Nice. Okay. Let me talk to all of you lovelies. Yeah, I'm at this Airbnb, and I've got this table with this. It's deliberately, I think they call it distressed. I don't understand it. Looks like it's broken. It looks like it needs a good sanding and a good varnishing. But the other furniture is the same as that, so it's obviously on purpose. Okay, let's rock and roll. Let's see how you are. That's Star Queen. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Susan, hello. Bright as a button. Good morning, good morning. Gaze Insights, watch my auto writing today. Oh, thanks, Gaze. I started off only doing card readings, and then interestingly, I wasn't getting that much views, but then when I started doing the auto writing, my views exploded. So it's obviously what people like. I know some people still prefer the cards, and I will be doing cards again. I ended up injuring my wrist, and I couldn't actually do shuffling. So the auto writings were a good thing to be able to do. I've done an auto writing today with my guides and angels for Nancy Guthrie, the lady that's disappeared out of her home. I'm not sure if I should post it. Anyway, let me know what you think. Hello, Kerry. Hello, hello, Eva. Spiritual Jacks, first time here. Well, lovely to hear you, see you. So guys, if you've got a question, put a capital Q in front of your question, and remember to like the live stream and share it with people so that we can get more people on. Just put a Q and then a question. Carol Soapers, first time for you, welcome. Teresa McKeeman, hello, thank you for being a member. My membership's only $2.99 a month, so I'd love it if more people could become members. Pam McGarvey, hello, I haven't seen you for a little bit. Can hear you all the way in England, thanks Kerry. Oh my word, what a time England's having in it. Prince Andrew arrested, wow. That's a turn for the books. If you haven't seen my auto writing on that, go and watch my auto writing. It's very insightful. Auto writing from Diana. What auto writing is, it's a spiritual connection, and then it's a way to bring forward the message. So when I connect here in the live, I use the cards because that's easier for me when it might be a soul that I only connect with very infrequently. NS. Oh no. I hope the internet holds up. Hope you and your mum are better. Thank you, NS. Mum's still feeling very weak in the knees, as she calls it, but we definitely are better than we were. Eva Winters. Now, guys, the only rule really for asking questions is put as much detail into the question as you can. And ask it only one time. If you end up re-asking the question, then delete the first version, because I'm only going to see the first version. All right. Preferably put the person's name and roughly when they passed. Not the end of the world if you don't, but it helps me with a connection. So Eva, you've very helpfully said, "Oh no, your dad passed away when you were 6 years old." Oh, Eva. Let's see. Eva's dad. Peace. Oh, he wants you to have a life of peace. Oh, he doesn't want his passing to be the thing that defines you, but of course it will. He also wants you to know that he is at peace. Oh, he's at one with higher consciousness, vitality. He's not actually dead. He's just in another realm. He's always with you, and nothing can kill his life force energy. Oh, and he admires your strength, but you could do with a little more patience, he says. Continue to take action in courage. And this is the activation card. This is when people are about to blossom. It's about like when a seed starts growing, and then it grows, the sprouts through the soil, and it's really tough, and then it starts to blossom. And most importantly, he wants you to know that you are the apple of his eye, and he couldn't love you more than he does. Wow. Thank you for asking, Eva. Magnet to Love, general reading from Spirit. What should I know? Alrighty. Magnet to Love. I'm trying these cards. I usually read with these for my own self. Ooh. Soul's Journey. Let's see what on the bottom. Patience. Didn't we just have patience? Oh, this is part of Eva's. This is part of Eva's. Eva, I accept that everything happens in divine order. So that's part of the message from your dad. Whenever a message repeats in a different set of cards, it's a very important message. So it is difficult for us to accept divine timing, and I know I have an issue at the moment with my job, and yeah, it's difficult for me to accept divine order and divine timing, and yeah, I want answers. Sorry, just get another deck. Okay, right. Magnet to Love. I think I need a bigger table. General message for Magnet to Love. Self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. Now this one fell out when I was shuffling, and I put it back in and it came back out again, so it's obviously got a strong message for you. These are affirmations that you need to, well, you don't need to, but that could be useful for you. Envy. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. So this is about walking your own path and not worrying about how other people are doing or appear to be doing. And look at that, abundance. I am a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. Whew. And it's hard when you're trying and things don't seem to be going the way you want them to go. I know that. There's a particular job that I've actually applied for, and wow, I'm just praying that the doors open for me to get that job, because it would honestly be my dream job. Prosperity. Focus on the positive and more good will come. Give thanks for blessings and they will multiply. Prosperity begins in the mind. So that's about growing where you're planted, being thankful for what you've got. And I feel this is very much a message for me as well. Doing the best you can where you are, and better things will come. Alrighty. Lisa Garcia, hello, how are you? I have been enjoying your channel. Oh, thank you. Today is my deceased son's birthday. Oh, sorry to hear about that, Lisa. Can you share anything with me? Hope you and your mom are doing much better. Love and appreciation. Oh, Lisa. Sorry to hear that. I can't even begin to imagine. This is the cards that I usually use for young energy, but they're not in the deck. They're not in the box. Okay, that means that those are not the best cards to be using today. Let's see. Let me see. And this just caught my eye. It says Queen of the Sun Oracle, and you're talking about your son, Queen of the Sun. That's like the mother of the sun. Interesting. Okay. Lisa. Now, for those of you that are new here, I don't charge for doing these readings, but if you want to hit a super thanks, I always appreciate it. Or you can go to my Buy Me a Coffee, just click on my channel name, and then you'll find Buy Me a Coffee link. Focus. Solar cycle. Interesting. I think that's about his memory and how he lives in your mind. Let's see more. Insight. Oh, this is very much him as a wise, insightful soul, basically. Oh, you know what this is? This is when you struggle and you have trouble. If you just close your eyes, he is there. He is so close to you. He is as close as your breath. He will never leave you nor forsake you, and all he wants for you to have in your life is joy. Joy and hope and peace and love. What else? Illumination. Interesting. We've got the candle and the illumination. And then that one was about insight. This is about spiritual growth, spiritual insight, practical guidance. Oh, isn't that interesting? There's him on a chariot, and there's you, and there's a chariot in the background. So it's almost like your souls are combined. They're like parts of each other in a way. Oh, rest easy, Mama, rest easy. He wants you to have peace in knowing that the two of you will never truly be separated, and that he will see you one day again. And look at that. His hope for you is for healing. And although your time is not soon, you will be together again when the time is ready. But in the meantime, live a good life. Have fun, enjoy your life. And when you have fun and enjoy your life and live it to the fullest, it doesn't mean you've forgotten him. He knows that. And look at that, freedom. He's free from pain, he's free from suffering, he's free from stress, he's free from worries. And he wants you not to worry about him. Don't worry about him. He's fine. He's fine. Live your life, and he will see you again. This chaos card came up. I'm not sure why. I don't know if you are in some mental turmoil, but remember, you have strength and resilience inside of you. He's actually very proud of how strong you are and what courage you have. And when you feel like you're lacking courage, remember, he's as close to you as your breath. And he just wants you to know that he loves you more than words can say. And he couldn't have asked for a better mother. Wow. He knows how deeply you love him, and he hopes you know how deeply he loves you. And you never will be separated. It's like he's in the next room. You know, like if you're in a house, it's just like he's in the next room. Wow. Lisa. Oh, that exuberance, that was celebrating his birthday with joy. Try and celebrate with joy and not to be too sad. Okay. Next. Alrighty, and thank you, Bright as a Button, for your super chat. So everybody, I read the questions in the order that they're asked, excepting if you do a super chat. If you do a super chat, I will jump and do you next. But try and do your question in the super chat so that it's easy for me to find. Message from Spirit for Bright as a Button. Thank you very much, Bright as a Button, for that super chat. Let's see. Happiness. Immense delight can be found in the smallest of things. Cultivate fluttering moments of joy. This is about appreciating the little things in your life, appreciating all the gifts and abundance that you do have, because we are all abundant in some way or shape or form. And then I'm going to do this Spirit Animal Oracle by Colette Baron Reed. She's an amazing. Let's see. Oh, isn't that interesting? Hummingbird and hummingbird. Be here now. That's be present in the moment. Enjoy the journey. Wow, there's a hummingbird message for you. There's I don't know if that's your spirit animal. I don't know if that's got some special meaning to you. But that's a very important, and watch out for hummingbirds, because you'll be seeing them in the next little while moving forward. It's an important spiritual message. And then let's pull one of these soul's journey. Wow, the cards amaze me sometimes, eh? So clever, so clever. So for those of you that are new, the reason I read with different decks is because it gives us a different perspective on the message. And then like this, we get the same message. It just confirms the message. Change is that. It says, I understand that nothing can grow without movement. And isn't that interesting? Because a hummingbird's wings move very, very fast, even when they stay in the same place. So it might look like they're staying still, but they actually are moving. Wow. Go and look up the spiritual meaning of hummingbirds, Bright as a Button, because there's a definite message for you there. Alrighty. Okay, next. Oh, the couch I'm sitting on has got a bit of a dip in it, and it's giving me a backache. Oh, I can't wait for our house to be repaired and so we can go back home. Okay. Where was I? Lily Rose, good morning. Welcome, welcome. My dad, Philip Wright, passed away 24th of January 2009. Can you tell me anything about him, please, and who he is with now? Oh, it's nearly his heavenly birthday. Wow. Philip for Lily Rose. Philip. Let's get my... Philip. Renewal. And look at that heart. Look at that shining ball of love over your heart. He loves you just as much as he ever did. He couldn't love you anymore. You are his pride and joy. Wow. Yeah, the center of his universe. He watches over you. He opens doors for you that, and he knows that your life is full of possibility. Wow. He's created miracles in your life that you're not even aware of. And he'll never leave you. He will always be with you. Philip. Unexpected. That lady's smiling, even though it's a bit of an odd look on her face. And he's saying, I've got some unexpected surprises in store for you. Some good things are going to happen. Some good things, some good surprises. Oh, and look at that vitality. The best way you can honor him is by living a good life, living a fulfilled life, taking action, but be gracious to yourself. This is a card of grace. Don't be hard on yourself. Speak kindly to yourself. Acknowledge when you've done something, when you've achieved something, when you've come through something. It's just even the smallest little thing. Just go, yep, I did good. Well done. Well done, me. Look at that. Take courage. There's the action card. Take courage. You are on the right track. Look at that. The card, the activation card of about to blossom. Something in your life is about to blossom. Sometimes it's important to go with the flow. Isn't that interesting? The choppy waters and then the calm waters. Life is about cycles. Oh, and he admires your strength of character, your determination. But it's important to have a balance between, you had the action card before and there's the stillness card. You had the rough waters and then the calm waters. So it's about having balance in life. And his greatest wish for you is that you would know happiness always. Oh, and abundance. And he's working on the abundance for you. He's working on the abundance. And he wants you to know that your life is full of an abundance of love. He's always with you, always around you. Wow. Lily Rose, thank you for being here. Thank you for that question. Bettina, so I was sorry to hear about Rainbow and her mom unwell on that well-deserved holiday. Yeah, and I think, you know, these cards here, interesting that they're boats. We have to appreciate the rough with the smooth. Yes, it was not the holiday we had hoped for, but because all of you watch my videos, I get a bit of money from YouTube adverts. It was enough for me to save up for a nice cabin, and we had a cabin with a balcony. And previously, we've cruised. We've had an internal cabin with no window or balcony or anything. And if we had one of those internal cabins, I reckon we would have gone stir crazy. But we had a nice cabin with a lovely balcony, so we sat on the balcony, or sometimes inside when it was too hot outside. And we enjoyed the view, and we appreciated being with each other. I mean, it was disappointing. We can't deny that. But, you know, yeah. Kerry, 5540. Do any loved ones have a message for me? I'm struggling with a lot of anxiety at the moment. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Kerry. The interesting thing with anxiety is, this is just me. I'm not a professional at it, but what I find is it helps me to just acknowledge it, because sometimes I try to hide from my anxiety and I'll just pretend it's not there, and then it gets worse. So for me, is I even sometimes I'll give it a nickname, and you know, and then I'll say, oh, I see you, anxiety, I see you. And it's okay. It's okay. You're part of me and I'm part of you. The miracles are endless, Kerry. Bring your ideas to life. Wow. Let's see what else we can get for Kerry. What deck? This is the surrendering deck. And my psychologist said to me the other day, you know, what are you anxious about? And one of the things that made me anxious was checking my emails. And she said, why does it make you anxious? I said, because I'm worried about what'll be in them. You know, my emails make me anxious. And she said, well, it's not the emails that are making you anxious. It's the fact that you're concerned about what might be in them. And you know what? You can check your emails when you're anxious. That anxiety is not going to hurt you. You can still do it. So now when I get anxious, if I'm getting anxious to check my emails, you know, because I don't know if I'm worried about bad news or if it's going to be a difficult case, or I don't know what it is. I just kind of got that feeling of, you know, I might get in trouble for something, or I don't know what it is. So now when I'm putting it off doing that, I'll just go, hello anxiety, hello anxiety, my old friend. I see you there, but you know what? We're going to do this together. And then the other thing that the psychologist said is your anxiety justified? Like if you're waiting for somebody and they've gone away and you can't get hold of them, then, you know, that's a good reason to be anxious. But if you're anxious about opening your emails, what are you worried about? She says, it's not going to kill you. So sometimes I have to say to myself, okay, I'm going to do these emails now, and you know what? I see you, anxiety, but these emails are not going to kill me. So I don't know if that helps you at all. Anyway, more messages. Kerry. More messages. This is cards of surrender. It says, surrender your addictions. Whether you're addicted to substances, food, people, or overworking, take action to begin to heal the addiction and replace it with healthier alternatives. Now, this is not a criticism of you. This just is saying that there's something in your life that is out of balance. And I know for me, like with that anxiety over the emails, I almost get a little bit of an adrenaline rush with it. And then I go, oh, I'm too busy to look at those emails today. And then, so I'm addicted to busyness. I'm addicted to thinking I'm busy, thinking that I'm too busy to get that done. And then on the bottom of the deck, a very important message: surrender to trust. Trust yourself and your decisions. Don't be swayed by other people's strong opinions about what to do. Take action and be confident that you have chosen the right path. And this is the most important message out of all of these. Trust yourself and your decisions. Don't be swayed by other people's strong opinions about what to do. Take action and be confident that you have chosen the right path. And I would encourage you to take a screenshot of this. And it's not going to let me. Oh, it does. Take a screenshot of that. Print it out. And read that to yourself whenever you get anxious, or like just before bed, and just when you're getting up in the morning, put it on your bathroom mirror or something. Trust yourself, because you know what? God is in you, Spirit is in you, angels are in you and with you all the time. And when I finish off my videos and I say, may the angels walk with you always, that's not something that I'm saying lightly. I'm praying for each and every one of you that you will know that there are legions of angels, not just one, not just two, but thousands of angels looking after you wherever you go. So, and they're kind of like the coach at a football game. They can encourage you and guide you and show you what to do, but you have to do the play yourself. I hope that provides you with some comfort and some insight. But your guides definitely wanted you to know about that. Gaze Insights, a message regarding finances. I lost everything and am starting over. Home, money, partner, etc. Oh, Gaze, I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry. Let's see. Message for Gaze. Oh, I'm really sorry to hear that, Gaze. That's... Think on your feet. This is going to be a time of difficulty, and you are going to need to adjust and be resilient and not be fixed on any one plan. Look at that. Magic works through you. So don't lose faith. Don't lose hope. The worldly things can be replaced, and the person who doesn't value you doesn't deserve you. Be playful. Yeah, and it's very difficult when you're going through difficult times to be playful. And you know, I'm going through some things myself at the moment, and if somebody told me to be playful, I'd be thinking, oh my God, I could hardly even get out of bed some days. But it's really, really important, because the most important thing is that Spirit is watching over you. Your angels are watching over you. Your ancestors are watching over you. You are guided. Your path is guided. And look at that. You can transcend and overcome any earthly trouble. Transformation. Transformation is happening. It's not going to be quick, but it is happening. Focus on peace and follow peace. Trust yourself. Trust yourself and trust the spiritual guidance that you receive, because you will receive guidance, you will receive communications. And look at that. There's that playfulness again. Be playful. Be playful. It's important for us to hold things more lightly, and not hold them too tightly, because things can be gone in an instant. People can be gone in an instant. Try and find something, even if it's a little thing, to be playful about. And that playful energy is the thing that's going to unlock your transformation and help you transcend the practical difficulties in your life. And I'm not just talking about the spiritual things. I'm talking about, you know, finances, money, home, love, all of that. But the playful spirit is the one that helps us unlock that. Wow, guys, so sorry, my love. Eliza, good morning. Bake, good morning. Bake, you have asked, what is going on between me and my twin flame Leia? We are in no contact. That is a human communication thing that you need to do directly with them. I cannot read on that, because I can't read on what's going on with them. I can only read on what's going on with you. So I will do that. I will read on what's going on with you. And most often when we have this type of question, it comes back to, what are you doing in your life? How are you living your life? Are you being a good partner? I don't know what your relationship with this person is, but if you're being kind, loving, and all the things, and they're the right person for you, then things will work out. Look, act as if you had the relationship you wanted. Act as if they were the most precious person in the world. Act as if things were well. Act as if, yeah. I think you get the gist. Love is all around. Love is all around. Time to collaborate. Yeah, it comes down to communication. Comes down to communication. And if you and your twin flame can't communicate, then maybe they're not really your twin flame. But it's important for you to take responsibility. Only you can take responsibility for your own actions. They can take responsibility for their own actions. So there is love, but you need to communicate and work together. I hope that helps, my lovely. Susan Crook says, love the auto writings. Oh, thank you. Ines, I think I did a reading for you already. Lady of the Lake, hello, hello. How are you? Thank you for being a member. I really appreciate it. Lily Rose, I like the auto writing. It brings out their characters. Yes, Lily Rose, and I particularly love doing Prince Philip. He is a card. I love reading him. He is short and sharp and the other one who came to me has been hanging around a little bit is Winston Churchill, about what's happening in the UK at the moment. He's funny too. I was very disappointed that the last one that I did with Queen Elizabeth, people in the comments were very, very negative and hateful, and you must have known what was going on. Well, okay, the lady's dead. What do you want her to do about it now? Okay. Okay. Carol Soapers, any messages from me for me from my departed friends or family? Let's have a look, Carol. Any messages for Carol? Carol, bring a gentle touch. Oh, and on the back of the card, the bottom of the deck, clear out the clutter. So that might be, and it follows with this one. You can see clearly now. So this might be physical clutter in your home, or it might be mental clutter or emotional clutter. Something that's holding you back, something that you don't need anymore. Whether it's holding on to, I don't know, just for example, a grudge, whether it's something that you wanted to say to somebody for a long time. It could even be as much as you feel overwhelmed and you've got a to-do, you've got 10,000 things you want to do. Just write it down and do a brain dump and get it out of your mind. And that will help you to see clearly. Oh, look at that. Purification. Again, it's just clearing out. Getting rid of what no longer serves you, getting rid of what's no longer you. So this also could be as simple as, I don't know, you've got a room full of wool and knitting needles and whatever, but you don't do knitting anymore. So if you clear that out and gift it to somebody who will appreciate it, then it makes space. Make space for you to live your best life. Have fun, enjoy life. But there's something about clearing out, but being kind to yourself in the process. Be gentle. Don't be angry or say, oh, I should never have bought that, or I bought too many. That's not the energy of this. The energy of this is being gracious to yourself. And as I say, it can be more than physical. It can be emotional, mental, a lot of different things. Oh, and if I've done a reading for you, could you please just comment in the comments if it has resonated with you, and if you want to, I do appreciate if you're able to do a super chat. TCC, I wasn't trying to freak you out about the water or the ice cubes, by the way. Eat raw chilies and sniff Olbas oil if you want your nose back. Thanks, but I think I'll give the raw chilies a miss. I'm not that brave. Don't post Nancy, in my opinion. Okay, that's interesting. So the auto writing is not Nancy coming through. I did not ask to channel her. It's my own guides, and I don't know. Anybody else know? Anybody else know? No. Anybody else got any questions about Um, no, any comments about if I should post a reading about... Sorry, just got distracted. My chat has jumped. Sorry, I'm just trying to find it. Hello, Munchie. I see you in the chats. Thank you, lovely. And I see there's somebody that's asking multiple questions. Mamochi, I've put you in timeout for 10 minutes. You can ask one question and ask it once. All right. If you ask multiple questions, I'm going to have to put you in timeout for 24 hours. Okay. Now, I've lost. It's not fair to others if you keep asking the questions over and over again, and it distracts the energy as well. So I am trying to find out where I got to. Okay. Okay, TCC. Okay, here we are. H. Gloriane, hi, how are you? How are you? Any messages from my dad or deceased pets? I will do that reading right now, and then after that, thank you very much. Somebody did a super chat, and I will flip a chick. I will do yours straight after this one. Thank you for your super chats, Flipper Chick. Where am I? H. Gloriane. Any messages from my dad or deceased pets? And that one jumped out. See the big picture. Take a different perspective. Oh, it's getting a bit dull in here. Now is your lucky time. Oh, you're never alone. Oh, look at those, the hearts. Those otters with hearts. Oh, this is about encouraging you if you're finding yourself in a difficult place. Higher consciousness. Oh, you are protected. Use your creativity. What was that one? Now is your lucky time. Use your creativity. Vitality. Live your life to the full. Don't be hesitant to do things that you've always wanted to do, even if it seems silly. I mean, how silly did it seem for me to open a YouTube channel? And look, that's very similar. So it's about recovering your energy. Not spending energy on things that drain you, but rather on things that energize you. Look at that, Dad. You're the center of the universe for your past loved ones. And on the bottom here, life. Isn't that what I said? Live life to the full. Live life to the full, and that's the same as this one here, the vitality card. The best way you can honor those who have gone before is to live life to the full. Wow. And it's a very encouraging message. You're never alone. Now is a lucky time. See the big picture. Wow. H. Gloriane. Nice message. Okay. Where are we? Flipperjack, I believe. You are next. Thank you very much for your super chat. I just need to find your question. I'm just looking for Flipperjack's question. Can you put that in again, Flipperjack? Because I don't see... I'm having trouble finding it. Jack, can you just ask your question again, please? Because I can't find it. I'll come back to you. Okay. Where was I? Bettina. Yeah, put a Q in front of the question. NS 59. I thought I did a reading for you already. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, anyway, we've got Flipperjack's question, so I'll do that next. Flipperjack says, love the auto writings, have followed Rainbow since the beginning of her channel. So sorry to learn of recent challenges. House fire and then illness on the cruise. Yeah, you know, it's not the end of the world. But I think it's how we respond to the challenges that shows our character. So your question was that I am selling a rental property. Will it sell fast or slow? Tricky one for me to get a read on the cards, because that depends on other people's what would you call it? Depends on other people's decisions, and so their own free will. But anyway, I often say, I can't read on that, and then know your worth. And this, I think, to me, in the context of this question, is the property is worth what somebody's prepared to pay for it. So if you need to sell it quickly, or you want to sell it quickly, you might need to take a bit of a lower price. But if you can be patient, then it might take longer, but you might get more. There is always enough. Interesting. There is always enough. Let's see what deck can answer this question. We'll try one of these Soul Path cards. Regret. I know I can't change the past. Discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Interesting. Peace. I am a being of love and release all negative energy. So this is about not being anxious. Whatever will be, will be. And as long as you do your part, set your mind to what you can accomplish. That, yeah, just do your part is what I'm getting. Okay. Zipper jack. Let me try one more deck and see what comes out. Awareness. Pay attention to the subtleties. Look with new eyes. There are signs and omens everywhere. So this could be that the purchaser might come from an unusual source. So let people know, people in your life. So whether you're putting it on social media, whether it's people at work that you wouldn't normally talk to about it, friends, family, let everybody know that you're selling this property, because the purchaser might be under your nose, and it might be somebody that comes to you from an unusual source. Anyway, good luck with that, and thank you very much for your kind super chat. I do appreciate it. And let me get back. Sorry, I've lost my place in the chat now. Where was I? Okay, Kerry Middleton. A question regarding my general well-being. Kerry Middleton. Okay, Kerry Middleton. Kerry Middleton. Change. You are transforming. Let go of the past. Embrace the light and joy of the new day. And sometimes change can be difficult and painful and stressful, but remember that you are becoming a better version of yourself. Know your worth. Oh, and look at that. A rebirth is assured. Yep. You're becoming a better version of yourself. And look at that. Time for a beginner mind. This is about being curious, being open to new things. And let yourself shine. Wow. Kerry Middleton. That's very, very strong and powerful advice there. I'm wishing you all the very best. And that includes about being curious and being open to, for example, if you're concerned about your health, being open to new ways of eating or new ways of moving your body, all those kind of things, being curious. Lady of the Lake, will my son's job be successful? Oof, let me have a little drink of water. Lady of the Lake, Lady of the Lake, son's job. Lady of the Lake, son's job. Life is speeding up. Things are going to be a bit hectic. Set healthy boundaries. So this I'm getting that he might be tempted to work long hours, but what he needs to do is have a good balance so that he doesn't burn out. Be loyal to what you love. Yeah. Make sure that he doesn't neglect himself, his life, and those that he loves, and any hobbies or anything. So this is just a general warning. And then this one says, love. Listen to your heart. Embrace what makes you happy. There are a million reasons to love. So I'm getting a very good feeling about the job, that he is going to do well and he is going to love it, but he just needs to be careful about having that work-life balance. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful cards. So if I've done a reading for you, please do let me know in the chat if it resonated, if you felt some kind of interpretation that I didn't get from the images in the cards. It really does help me. Lily Rose, yes, we certainly are having a time in England. It is now said that action will be taken to remove him from the line of succession. I think he was 8th. Interesting. You put that in the past tense. He currently is 8th. But yeah, I think he needs to go as a Councillor of State and also from the line of succession. And for that matter, I think Harry needs to go as a Councillor of State. And I think they need to have like a rule that if you don't permanently reside in England, then you can't be called by your royal titles, because they're only supposed to be used in England. Then that would get Harry and Meghan. Then they have to choose: come to England and be English, or go and try and be American, but then you can't have the British titles. I think that would be the most elegant way of doing that. Thank you, Munchie, for putting the Buy Me a Coffee link in. Pam McGarvey, message from Spirit, please. Pam McGarvey. Of course, Pam. Of course. Thank you to all the new subscribers and new members. Loving having you all on board. Think on your feet, Pam. I'm not sure what that means. Be loyal to what you love. That includes being loyal to yourself. Don't let others talk you out of doing something you want to do. Don't let others distract you from enjoying your life. Oh dear. Sometimes life stings. But you know what? That's okay, because you are more than equipped to handle it. And that's me at the moment. Sometimes life stings. I think I'm going to take this card and put it on my mirror just to remind me. I remember when my son was, he must have been about 3 or 4, and we rushed in from the car into the house, and it was pouring with rain, and we got in and he was sobbing, and I'm like, what's wrong? And he was sobbing, and he said, why is it raining on me? And sometimes we feel like it's raining on me, but it's not. It just, as it says, sometimes life stings. And look at that, change. You are transforming. Let go of the past and embrace the light of the new day. Well, there you go, Pam. Engage or embrace the new day. Eva. Thank you. I need to hear that. I love it. Thank you. Oh, my pleasure. Susan Crook. I will do your reading next. Somehow I jumped a whole lot of these questions, but anyway, I'm back now, and I'm Munchie, thank you very much for your lovely super chat. Have a wonderful weekend. Thank you. The same to you. I will do a reading for you in a minute. Munchie, I actually wanted to ask you, there's some cards that I've been wanting to get, but we can only order them in the US. I wanted to know if I could do a money transfer to you and get you to order them for me and then post them out to me. I will email you about that. I'll do Susan Crook, and then I'll do a message for Munchie. Susan Crook, any messages for you? Be loyal to what you love. And remember to love yourself. That means take care of yourself. Just like you would a baby, basically. Make sure you eat properly, exercise, all those good things. Magic works through you. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Sometimes when we feel down, we feel like not much is happening in our lives, but we need to remember the effect that we have on other people. Let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Do what you can to help others, but not in a way that's going to drain you. Okay, let's see. Elegance, interesting. It is found in the beauty of nature, the lotus waiting to bloom. Be the swan on the water and glide. That's about not struggling, but rather flowing through life. And then another one for you, Pam. You are on a journey to your own greatness. Your soul is longing to find the way. Only you can choose the path. And when it says your soul is longing to find the way, that's about things that bring you peace. And yeah, doing what brings you fulfillment. You know, sometimes people say follow your joy. I've been more and more thinking that not everything that is worth doing brings me joy, but most of what's worth doing brings me fulfillment. So I hope that resonates with you there. I got mixed up. I don't know if I was reading for Pam or Susan. No, I think oh. Okay. Whatever my last message was is for both Pam and Susan. It's just interesting because the questions that you asked were exactly the same. And sometimes we have the same answers. Sometimes the answers are the same. Because the human condition is so similar. Munchie, I'm going to do a reading for you. Now is your lucky time. Very nice. Now is your lucky time. Couldn't happen to a nicer person, really. Watch your words. I don't know why. That came out and I shuffled it back in and it came out again. So just be careful about... Maybe that's about who you trust. I'm sure that's not about saying mean things, because I don't think you say mean things. But it's just be a little circumspect, maybe even on the internet, about who you trust. And look at that. The abundant universe will provide. And look at the dolphin. When I was on the cruise, I saw dolphins. I've been on a few cruises now, and this is the first time I saw them. They were next to the boat, and I just saw the tops of their fins, and other people didn't see them. It was so magic, and I was like, look, there's dolphins, and nobody else saw them. And look at that, Munchie. Horse spirit. Freedom is yours. Okay. Next card for Munchie. Let's see. Ooh, I like this for you. Manifestation. Your dreams have untold energy. Open the door and let them live. Desire and belief are your power. Wow. Plus action, of course. Wow. That's beautiful. That's lovely for you, our dear Munchy Munch. You're always here. You're always so faithful. You're always so kind. Okay. Irene Del Rio, how are you? You are next up. And for those who don't want to do a super chat, remember, if you're not a member, $3 a month, I would love to have you, even if you just join for 1 month. Irene Del Rio. Does my daughter already know her future husband? If not, will she meet him this year? Thank you. Not sure if that's something I can really ask the cards, because future husband depends on his free will. I will just leave that question there and then ask about your daughter's love, the love in your daughter's life. What's your words? This is for you to be very careful about, not to put pressure on her. I know you want her to settle down. I know you want her to be happy. I know you want her to be in a committed relationship. She wants the same thing. So just be careful that when you try to encourage her, you're not making her feel defeated. Reclaim your power. Claim your independence. This is very much for her. This first one's a message for you. These two are for her. And look, it's a leopard and a kitty cat. So it's very much feline energy. It's the energy of she needs to be secure in herself and her power of herself, her divine feminine, her glorious love of life, and her strength and her courage. She needs to be strong and independent on her own, and that will attract the right person to her, because you don't want her just attracting anybody. So there's a time for her to be tough and almost like a protector of herself, and then there's a time for her to be sweet and gentle and independent, and just be herself and not try to be anything she thinks others might want. She can be quirky, she can be interesting, she can be funny, she can be unusual, and mother, don't say anything about it. let her find herself, let her be her own beautiful quirky self, and she will attract the right person in the right time, in the right way. Discernment. See the truth of the situation. Use common sense. Do not be fooled. Pay attention. Your intuition knows. So this is a message for her to be to use her own intuition, and to really just let her character show. So I'm getting very much more. It's more so loving herself is the most important thing, and the rest will follow. And definitely, cats are one of her spirit animals. Cats and house cats and big cats. So this is I think this is a jaguar here, which is a bit of an unusual cat. But that feline, royal, protective kind of energy, that's around her all the time. Magnet to love. Sweet. Thanks so much. My pleasure. Thanks, Munchie, for deleting the duplicate questions. Lisa Garcia, thank you so much. My absolute pleasure. RX Tech, do my parents have a message for me? Let's have a look, RX Tech. Let us have a look. Oryx Tech. Planning. Okay. Parents, tell us more about planning. Or it could be just take a holiday, because that's Machu Picchu. Courage. This is about having courage when things don't go according to plan. Ah, freedom. Freedom. When you have a plan, it makes it so much easier when rough waters hit. But also freedom, they want to assure you that they are free from pain, stress, worry, and they are looking over you. They're very proud of you and the person that you have grown into. Don't worry when life feels chaotic. Take courage, focus, reflect, take time out in nature, and remember the power that is in you. Remember that life is an adventure and full of magic. New and different challenges help expand you. They expand your consciousness, they expand your resilience. But there is always healing for broken hearts. And put your trust in yourself, because you have all the knowledge and power within you that you need. The answers are within you, and we are always with you. And most important of all, know that we love you beyond measure. We could never love you any more than we do. We watch over you always. Wow, RX Tech, they are chatty. They are chatty and quick. Okay. Lily Rose says, thank you so much. My absolute pleasure. Eliza and Jen. Any message from my daughter Jordan, 1993? All right. Firstly, sorry to hear about your loss. And then let's see. Oh, power. Power, power. What about power? Oh, power of love. Never doubt the power of love. She will always be with you. She will always love you. She's on the other side now, free from pain, free from hurt, free from... just free, flying free like that dove. I'm also getting here that she wants you to be free from any regrets that you might have, or any blame, or if you blamed yourself, you blamed somebody else for something. I'm not sure what it is. Any resentment, any upset. She wants you to be free. Trust yourself, because she is always with you, and she will guide you and lead you. Now that she's on the other side, it's almost like she is in the mothering role. Interesting. What else? Take time out to be still, to be quiet, to know that you are loved. Higher consciousness is all around you. Live your life to the full. Be patient with yourself and others. You can overcome all challenges, but it is important to set boundaries for yourself. Don't take on too much. And she just hopes for you to have abundance in all things, and most importantly, to have peace in your heart. Wow. She is such a beautiful soul. Jordan. Miracles are endless. You are her miracle, is what she's saying to me. Wow. What a beautiful, beautiful soul. Jordan. Kerry5540, thank you so much, Rainbow. My absolute pleasure. Chrissy, hello, namaste, love and light, and healing to all. Thank you, Chrissy. Love and light to you, my love. I just need to lift up my laptop because I'm bending down to see the screen and it's giving me a sore back. Give me a second. Oh, that's better. Oh, okay. Oh. Okay. Oh, Oh, I should have done that ages ago. Chrissy, question free for me today. Just love seeing people and getting their messages from loved ones. Oh, thank you, Chrissy. That's lovely. Chrissy. I have 4 different tarots, but I haven't picked them up in for a very long time. Why don't you go grab them? Just shuffle. Just shuffle while we're talking here. See if they want to tell you something. I have a lot of decks. Spiritual Jacks, how are you? How are you? I've always looked out for and looked after everyone else. Oh my goodness. I could be your twin. Now I'm 64 with bad health and still putting others first. Yep, I could be your twin. I'm a little younger than you. 8 years younger than you, but yeah, I could be your twin. Is that my life's purpose, soul contract, or is there something else for me to do? Well, Spiritual Jacks, I can tell you that in the last year or 2, I have really been physically run down, and I've had to ask for help from people because I just have not been able to do everything myself. So there's that. Okay, let's ask the cards. Spiritual Jacks. Let's ask the cards. Watch your words. Okay, this is about how you talk about yourself, and this is for myself as much as for you. I have always looked after everyone else, and I still put others first. That is your mindset, and it's really important for you to change that mindset, because we can't keep looking after other people if we don't look after ourselves. And that bad health, that's because you are exhausted and worn down and worn out. And you know what? Not only is it okay to say no, it's important to say no. Look at that. Clear out the clutter. Spiritual Jacks, time for you to say no to some things. And I've had to do this. When I got my current job, I had been working at home, and then I got my current job, and all those things that I was doing for my adult son, booking his doctor's appointments, those things, because, you know, he's got autism, and oh shame, if I don't do it, who will do it? Guess what? When I went to work and I wasn't available, he had to do it. So sometimes we create people to be a bit dependent on us when they don't need to be, and it's not good for us and it's not good for them. So I must say my son has evolved. There was a bit of teething issues. I had to just message him and say, I'm at work. And then he would message me and ask me about a doctor or something or other. I go, can't talk, I'm at work. So it's really important for you to set some boundaries and to look after yourself. Oh, look at that. Know your own worth. Know your own worth. Yeah, you cannot keep going. And I know I could not keep going like that. And, you know, when they say you should love yourself, what that means is just take time to take care of yourself. And when you start to take care of yourself, you start to enjoy your life more. And this is me still taking care of everybody else. So the important things is not only to clear out the clutter, who can you say no to? Who can you say no to who you've been helping? And who can you ask for help from? Interesting, I found that when I started this job, I had to ask for help from people for certain things. And actually, they appreciated being able to be a blessing to me. And then this card's come out for you, dance. And it says, find your heart's rhythm. Step lightly and swing with the melody. Close your eyes and let joy lead the way. And I'm just getting the impression that you're completely worn out, and it's, yes, you will look after others because that's who you are and what you do. However, you are entitled to some joy in your life, and you really should ease up on your responsibilities and ask for people to help you now. Yeah. And you might have to train them a bit, like I had to train my son. And yeah, you teach people how to treat you. And it's not a weakness to ask for help. It's not a weakness to tell people, look, I'm worn out, I can't do that anymore. I know I used to, whatever, fill in the blank. I even went so far as, in my life, I asked a friend to cook me a meal once a week, because I knew she was very good with cooking and she loved cooking, and she did that for me for about a year, and that really helped me. And it was hard for me to ask for that help. I just felt silly, but she felt blessed by being able to help. So there you go, Spiritual Jacks. It is important to look after ourselves, and I remind myself as much as you. Yeah, Mama Mochi, I don't even know what question you wanted answered. You asked so many times that I don't know. I don't even know which one you wanted answered, but yeah. If you need to hear what I said, Mama Mochi, you need to rewatch on the replay, all right? We can't restate it in the chat. And if you watch it on the replay, you can use the closed captions, and then that will show you the answers. That will show you my words. Okay. Lady of the Lake. Winston Churchill auto writing would be interesting. Yeah, he's furious at the way that he's furious at the way the UK has been run at the moment. I did do Winston Churchill once. He was very annoyed. H. Gloriane. Thank you. I truly am doing my best. Have a lovely evening or morning over there. Yeah, no, it's morning for us. Yeah, 10:45 actually. We've been on for quite a while. I'm not sure how long. Flipperjack, love the auto writings. Oh, glad that you enjoy the auto writings. Kerry Middleton, thank you so much, Rainbow. That was so apt for me and very relevant. Oh, thank you, Kerry. It's really good for my energy to know that I read the energy correctly, so I appreciate that. Lucia C. What is next for me career-wise? In limbo now. On leave injury. Oh, no, sorry. Oh. The cards are running away from me. You see it clearly now. So this time is an opportunity. Oh, I was going to say to look after yourself and heal, and look what it says. Time to heal. There is always enough. So don't worry. Make sure that you're using the time to heal, and you will be able to see clearly what your priorities are. And sometimes it's just as important to know what you do not want as to know what you do want. And look at that. Time for a beginner mind. So you might be moving into something different, but be curious, be open-minded, and always remember, Spirit has your back. Learn from the past as much what you did like doing and what you didn't like doing. And look at this dolphin. This and that are true. So more than one thing can be true at the same time. Just because you're good at something doesn't mean you should do it. But if you are good at it, maybe it's time to make a switch. Follow the peace. Follow the peace. You'll know when a decision brings you peace in your heart. And look at that, watch and wait. You're not ready to move on just yet. But remember, the abundant universe will provide. Be generous of spirit. In the meantime, make sure that you make connections with others. Embrace the in-between. Goodness, these cards. Dream the world into being. If you could do anything you wanted moving forward, what would it be? Don't limit yourself. Watch what you say to yourself. You can overcome any obstacle. Be playful. Have fun with it. If you were a kid in school and thinking about your career choices, be crazy. Go wild. And then do some aptitude tests and things like that. Be loyal to what you love. Love is all around. Wow. So I'm getting very much that this time of healing is going to actually be a blessing for you, because it will give you a chance to get some clarity over what your next steps should be. But it's not time just yet. Wow. And I hope and pray that you heal from your injury. Hey Deli, how are you? Look at this cute drinking cup that my mum got me. This was when we got off the cruise ship to encourage me to drink water. It's so cute. I just love it. Lady of the Lake says, thank you, my very pleasure. Chrissy 7033, hello, hello. Susan Crook says, thanks. My pleasure. Munchie, just tell me your name, the name, I'll send them to you. Oh, that's the cards. Oh yeah, I have to go and look them up. I saw there's a lady called Lady Zelda. She does the most strangest things. I don't even understand half of what she does. She's got maps and numerology and a pendulum, and I think it was her that was using these cards the other day, or it might be somebody else. Anyway, I saw somebody using them, and they just really, really spoke with me. And I've even contacted the seller. Oh, Intuitive, something with Kev. Intuitive Kev. I contacted him, but he hasn't contacted me. I asked if he could send them directly to me, but yeah. Intuitive Kevs, something or other. Yes. Thank you, Munchie. Susan, thank you for answering me. My absolute pleasure. Love the doggy card. Also love the swan card. I love swans. E.g. ballet, Swan Lake. Oh, and you see, that's so beautiful, Susan Crook, because the cards and the imagery will speak to you in a way that is completely different from how they speak to me. So whenever I'm reading for anyone, please remember that the message is for you as much as it is for me. So you will be able to interpret things that I don't know that are personal to you. Okay. Cynthia Ranson. Do you have a message from my angel Michael? Let's see, Cynthia. Just looking to see if I've got any angel cards. I don't think I do. I don't think I brought them out. That's okay. Dream the world into being. Be playful. So this is about seeing what you want in life, and then the being playful is about actually taking action and steps to create the reality that you want. So, for example, being displaced from our home due to the house fire, and now being in an Airbnb, I've seen how uncluttered the space is, and so now the world I want to dream into being when I'm back in my own home is to have this uncluttered space. So that's the dream, and then be playful is how the action taken to get to that dream. And then surrender to the magic of who you are. Wow. We all have magic in us, even in the mundane aspects of life. Remember that you are a magical being with uniqueness and worth that come from just being you. Wow. I've been using these cards for years. I've never ever seen that. I've never ever seen that card. I put it on its side like this, Cynthia, so that you can screenshot it. Wow, that is so beautiful. We all have magic in us, even in the mundane aspects of life. Remember that you are a magical being with uniqueness and worth that come from just being you. Wow, that's a beautiful and very personal message. Thank you for asking your question. Dolphins, yeah, dolphins. Susan, thank you. It was good advice. Been flapping my gums online. Munchie, you will just make me laugh. Lucy Sterling, hello, how are you? Adore this channel and the auto writings. Blessings from Scotland. Well, hello, Lucy Sterling. Many of my family come from Scotland, and my husband's family comes from Scotland. And in fact, if our second child had been born a son, we were going to call him Scott. She was born a girl, but then later transitioned to being a man, so that's all very confusing. Scotland. I really appreciate your kind words. I do sometimes get a lot of hate in my comments, and so your comments to say that you enjoy my channel really keep me going, because it takes a lot of energy to do. I've got a lot of other things going on, but I just keep coming back to the cards. And I've got another channel, a legal channel, and I've been trying to, well, before Christmas I started, or maybe it was after Christmas, I can't remember. I was posting every day on that channel, and then, yeah, house fire, displaced. No, I think I was recording even after that. Then we went on the cruise, and then I got sick. Anyway, so. Cats have such grace. Got 5 of them myself. Yeah, well, we've ended up with 3, Lucy. 2 of our own, and then my son's girlfriend pretty much moved in with us. They're both studying, so we don't mind. She has her own room in our house, and she asked if she could bring her old 16-year-old cat from her mum's house, because the other cats there were fighting with it, and it was sort of the runt. But it's, yeah, Muscles, he's fitted in, so much so that he thinks he's the king of the castle. So anyway, cats, there's cats for you. RX Tech, wow, thanks, it makes sense to me. Oh, thank you, RX Tech. Very often the message, I don't know if it's got any meaning whatsoever. Lucy Sterling, Marie Angela, date of passing 20/2/2016. Mary Angela. Marie Angela. I've never heard of that name. That's beautiful. Mary Angela. Mary Angela. Time to let go. Not to let go of the love, but just to not hold on so tightly. I don't know if that's to her or to something else. Remember, miracles are all around. Be here now. Enjoy your life. Don't let things of the past stop you from living fully in the present. Okay. Marie Angela. Marie Angela. Marie Angela. Oh, her earthly birthday was her heavenly birthday was yesterday. It might still be today, depending on where you are in the world. I'm on the 21st. Oh, 10 years, a decade. Oh. Illumination, moving forward. It was getting was her time. Nothing could have saved her. Will, strong-willed. You need to be strong. Cycles, yeah, it was her time. It was her time. But this is also about living your life to the fullest. Oh, reflection. There she is from the over the rainbow bridge. She loves you. She misses you. She's always with you. That rainbow card is beautiful. Accomplishment. She's proud of you. Fertility. Don't know what that means. I don't know what your relationship with her is. Mother, daughter, auntie, whatever it is, friends. But basically, what you bring to the world, what you create and birth into the world, is never forgotten and is always fruitful. Always fruitful. Flexibility. Be a little bit flexible. Maybe go on an adventure. Feel free to live your life to the fullest. And remember that she is free. She is free from the earthly pain, from any worry or heartache that might have occurred during her time on earth. And she just wants you to have a life of abundance, a life of really live your life. Be playful and believe in miracles, because they do happen, and she's always with you and she's watching over you. And I think, did we have miracles before? I don't know. I go into a bit of a half a trance and then... Oh, there. Miracles are endless. You are her miracle. Miracles are endless. And that's a card of healing as well. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful. Mary Angela. She's saying that she is your angel and always will be. Okay. Hi, Chrissy7033. We've got a few Chrissys in the chat now. Hello, hello. Eliza. My chat just jumped. Oh. Eliza Engine says thank you. My absolute pleasure. Dillygaff, have you missed the entire conversation? Hope the holiday was good. Good in that my mum got COVID on day 2. We spent the holiday in the cabin. But it was good. The doctors were amazing. My mum was so sick that she couldn't walk for 2 days. They gave her the most amazing antivirals, which cost the earth, but never mind. They looked after her. We were able to quarantine in our cabin. I had been blessed enough to be able to save up enough money to secure a cabin with a nice balcony, and it had a big glass door. So sometimes it was too hot to go out on the balcony, and then we just sat inside and looked through the glass door. we read our books and felt sorry for ourselves and took medication and then we got back, and the day before we got back I started feeling sick as a dog, and yes, of course I caught it too. So yeah, that's the story of our holiday. But you know, we kept saying that how blessed we are to have each other, to have such a beautiful cabin. If we had to quarantine in an internal cabin, it would have driven us mad. We had books to read, we had medication. Before I caught it, I was allowed to go and get food from the buffet if I wore a face mask, so we had plenty of food. Yeah, I saw some dolphins. We saw a beautiful show the day before she was diagnosed. We went and saw a show that was good. So yeah, it was not the holiday we would have anticipated, but it was good. Chrissy gets up from the chair and gets them, the tarot cards. My Celtic Oracle cards. We'll pull one for you. Oh, thank you. Fox represents intelligence and wise guidance. They hunt for spiritual sustenance. How lovely. Oh, Chrissy, thank you. I'm gonna screenshot that. Ugh. Snip, snip, snip. Where's my snipping tool? Oh, thank you. I'm gonna save that. That was so kind. Save it to desktop. Okay. Fox. Intelligence and wise guidance. Oh, I don't know. I'm feeling not intelligent, and I'm feeling not wise. Things are not working out at my work as I would have hoped. And I've been looking for a job and nothing has come up. I had an interview that went brilliantly well. That was well before Christmas, and they just, oh, this one's on leave, that one's on leave. They never come back to me. So I'm just getting energetically that's not the right one for me. But then I saw one, and I've sent in my application, and honestly, the job description could have been written with my experience in mind. So I've applied for that, but the lady actually injured herself in a skiing accident, so she hasn't got back to me. But I'll just hope and pray and that one, I would get that one or something similar. But that would be like the dream job. It's almost, I was going to say almost too perfect, but it's absolute perfect. So I don't know. Intelligence and wise guidance. Dawn Hamlin, how are you? Lovely to see you here on the live. KVKF, hello. Could you pull a card for me? Absolutely. KVKF, let's see. This, it says reformation. This is a card of taking time to rest and recover. Taking time to, it's like a you know, you have a thing in a pupa, a chrysalis, and then it comes out as a butterfly. It's important to rest and allow yourself time to recover and transform. And all that cycles, that matches that one beautifully. We are all becoming. Surrender to your changes. Release your fear. Trust in this powerful process. Now hold it like this so that you can screenshot it if you want. Cycles. And I'm feeling that this is for me as well. We are all becoming. Surrender to your changes. Release your fear. Trust the powerful process. I am determined not to be concerned or afraid or agitated. I know the right thing will come up work-wise. Spiritual Jacks. Some lovely readings here tonight. I will definitely be back and show my appreciation. Oh, thank you, Spiritual Jacks. Honestly, the best thing you can do is watch my videos, like them, hype them if you can, leave a comment. That always really helps. Financial contribution is appreciated, but not necessary. Munchie, email the info and I'll go hunt for them. I can send you a link to them, Munchie. Thank you, my love. Lucy, oh, bless muscles. Love the name. Yeah, apparently he was quite muscular in his day, but now he's quite skinny. He's scrawny. Lucy, Mum was Italian. Ah, your mother. I thought mother-daughter. Mary Angela. Cindy Davis, hello, I haven't seen you forever. Missed you today. I'll wait for the recording. Have a great weekend. What do you mean you missed me? I'm here. Cindy. Cindy, don't go. Dilly, bye. Cynthia Ranson says, thanks so much. I don't know how to screenshot. Damn. God bless you. On your phone, it's usually the power and the down key. Google it. Google it. Whatever device you are, Google how to screenshot and then insert the name of your device. Lucy Sterling. Oh, thank you, Rainbow. Thank you very much. Oh, absolutely, absolute pleasure. Munchy. Yep, I got the link. I got the link. Is that the end of the people? KBKF. I'm Kyle. Thank you very much. Bless. Yes, sending you blessings. Yes, please, Munchie. No more questions. We'll do a couple of cards for the collective. This is for all of us moving through this next week. Let's see. Know your worth. Don't let what anybody else says bother you. Don't let them make you feel less than. Know your worth. And your worth is you are worth looking after. My soul twin in here, who's the one who's 64 and not in good health. Sorry, your name is escaping me right now, but your energy is with me still. Part of your worth and my worth is to look after ourselves. So what I've been doing, is I've been eating more fruit. Dream the world into being. Yeah, so I want to be healthier and I want to lose weight. So that's my dream. And the action I'm taking is instead of eating chocolate, I'm eating fruit. Truth transcends illusion. The truth is within you. Oh, slow and steady wins the race. Yeah, take each little action that you take brings you closer to your dreams. And look at that, sweet results await. And this one, I'm going to pull this one out because on the bottom of the deck, make your dreams real. Dream the world into being and make your dreams real. So first you have to have a dream, an idea, a plan, know what you want and what you don't want, and then make the dreams real. Take the action that's needed. Yeah, I've decided on what my dream job is. Now I just need to keep pursuing it, and if it's not this particular one, something like this will come up again. But I'm hoping. I'm open to hoping that this is the job that I get. Spiritual Jacks. I thought that you pulled it. I'm on a pre-diabetes course and monitoring everything. I thought that as you pulled it. Oh, okay. Chrissy, if you go into your channel name, and then there'll be an option that says edit channel, and you'll be able to edit the channel name, or just Google how to edit my YouTube channel name. I thought that as you pulled it. I'm on pre-diabetes course and monitoring everything. Oh, Spiritual Jacks, that's interesting. Well, having COVID, I lost 4 kilograms, and I could stand to lose another good 10 or 15. So, interesting. Yes. The other thing that the doctor told my husband for pre-diabetes is to do flaxseed and there was another seed, flaxseed. Flaxseed's obviously the important one because that's the one that's coming to me now. So often what we do is we've got a whole mix of different seeds. I do flax, I do hemp, I do cacao, which is cocoa but without the sugar in it. I do like all the seeds. You'll find them in that section, and I put them all together, and I mix them together, and then I take a tablespoon and I put that into a container, and then we do frozen berries. I like the blueberries and frozen mango. My husband likes almond milk. I just do water with mine, and then we blend it up, and we have that as one of our meals. Not every day, but every second, third day. I put collagen powder in it. Sometimes I put protein powder in it. Yeah. The other types of seeds are escaping my mind right now. So obviously they're not important for this context. But yeah, it's and they've helped hugely. But also keeping protein snacks available for when you feel hungry, because protein fills you up and makes you feel good. Spiritual Jacks, you missed my previous comment. My heart is running too fast. Having an internal heart monitor fitted to assess collapses. It's complicated. CPTSD does not help. Oh, I'm sure it doesn't. Spiritual Jacks. Really need to look after yourself. Oh, cheer, that's the one. Chia seeds. So it's even if you don't feel hungry, or you can put the seeds on cereal or something. But even if you don't feel hungry, and the reason why I like the frozen berries and the frozen mango is because you just keep it in the freezer and you can use it any time. And then if we have some fresh fruit, like a banana or something like that, we chuck that in as well. And it is so delicious and so healthy. It is really, really good. Blessings and good health to everyone. Thank you, Chrissy. Yes, good health to everybody. I got talking. What was it? Take a leap of faith. You are worth looking after, each and every single one of you. And, you know, I've been guilty of this, not looking after myself. But I've really, after this COVID, it was a huge wake-up call, because I really was very, very sick. And so, yeah. Just making more of an effort, just having fruit, not buying chips and chocolates anymore. And then if I want a snack, well, I can have some pre-cooked chicken breast, or I can have some fruit. Anyway, my lovelies, you look after yourself, and thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all your comments on all of my videos and for hyping them. That really, really helps. May the angels walk with you now and always.